Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, accompanied by our beautiful Queen Taylor. Look at this hair, you guys. She just got it done this weekend. Isn't that nice? Like, it is really cute. Just want to point that out. I didn't say that to her until now. So she's been going on all day wondering what I thought about her hair. Her hair looks nice, you guys. But anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at 8 days in the Philippines, and I'm excited about this because we've been watching a lot of Survivor.
That's true. A lot.
S-load of Survivor. I think we started on like season 5. Actually, the first season we started on was they were in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's
true. And Nancy won.
It's crazy that there's like 40 something seasons out and we never watched it until a couple months ago. And for whatever reason, like I'd seen previews for it and stuff before, and I'm always like, yeah, that's stupid. And then while I was pregnant, I don't know why, but I started binge watching the shit out of it. And then I got him on it, and we've watched literally like 35 seasons now.
There's been, 35 seasons, you guys. So I'm hoping that 8 days in the Philippines is exactly that. Like, I hope it's exactly like Survivor. I don't know that it is. I think I'm like reaching.
You're reaching a little bit.
But I hope it's survival 8 days in the Philippines. I don't know. But you guys, let's find out. So let's hop on over this video and let's get it started.
So I'm traveling today to this country called the Philippines. And the country's tagline is, it's more fun in the Philippines. The taxi to the airport, fun. Boarding the plane, fun. Leaving the plane is even more fun. Getting your local SIM card is finally fun.
Welcome to the Philippines!
The Uber to the hotel,
Welcome to the Philippines!
check in at your hotel.
Welcome to the Philippines!
Buying a McDonald's here is also fun.
Welcome to the Philippines!
Starbucks,
Welcome to the Philippines!
Subway,
Welcome to the Philippines!
a coffee shop, still fun.
Welcome to the Philippines!
That's really cute.
Are also more fun in the Philippines if you're not in the car. It's so fun in the Philippines that if you go and ask random people to smile, they will smile back. Even security guards. Smile.
Welcome to the Philippines! Just 1 minute! See you tomorrow!
That's 1 minute.
What'd you think of day one?
I thought it was super cute.
That was super cute.
It was definitely fun. That was a fun minute.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can have food, water, shelter for the whole day for $0.00
Can
here
you do
in
it?
Manila. I gave up my valuables, my drone, and my entire wallet and checked out of the hotel to hit the streets. It's a bad idea. I cannot take buses or taxis. I cannot eat out. But what I can do is rely on people's generosity. For water, I say I'm thirsty.
Thank you. I'm Muslim. I'm also Muslim. That's why the people is very thirsty. Much better to give.
For food, I say I lost my wallet and leave.
You ran after me.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, he better like go back and like help these people with their generosity.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
That would be really nice if he just like took the food, but he was like, hey man, I'm just doing this for a YouTube video here.
Yeah.
Like there's no way he's just gonna leave this, right?
He might. I don't know if
No,
he's
that's
testing
taking
it to see what he's
advantage.
doing.
I mean, obviously if someone's thirsty, you're gonna give them water. I think that's like common. Is that common everywhere? I feel like it's common at least here in the United States. And I think the Philippines like have a friendly values. Like they're helping people. Like that's their values as a people.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you can't go into a McDonald's here in America and say, can I get a cup of water? And they'll be like, here. You can.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's plenty of places that you can go though where they would charge you for it.
But if you tell them you don't have money, they'd probably be like, okay, well, here's your cup of water.
Maybe, but I don't think it's
It's a water
guaranteed
cup.
to happen.
I don't know, you guys.
I also don't know about other countries because, you know, I've been to countries where you think the water's free and then you come to find out it's not.
Which country is that?
Multiple.
Italy?
Italy.
Germany?
They'll bring you like sparkling water instead and you don't know and then you pay for it.
Oh, they're like, here's sparkling water. Puree or
Purified.
purified? Oh. All right, let's go.
So I'm just sharing my blessings.
Oh. Unbelievable.
But for shelter, this is a bit hard. I say I'm stranded. I ask 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, and then I meet this guy.
What happened to you? I mean, it's a long story.
He takes me in, buys me food, offers me his home, gives me his bed, and doesn't even want to be filmed. There is still good in this world.
Pause.
Pause.
I know the story is about the Philippines,
Yeah.
but I just want to say there's like such good like this in the world, because when I did my backpacking trip through Europe, my friend and I, it's a really long story, but I'll try to make it really short. We booked a Airbnb. Turns out we got scammed. They took our money. We couldn't get into the place, yada, yada, yada. We were in a pub trying to get in. We were in there for like an hour, ended up trying to book a hotel. Like all the rooms were gone. It was really, really difficult. And this couple that was in there like witnessed the whole thing. They lent us their phones to try to call this B&B that scammed us and all this stuff. They ended up like taking us in, and we were like, no, it's okay. We'll like find a hotel. And they're like, no, pretty much just like refused to let us book a hotel. They're like, they're going to be very expensive. So they took us into their house, gave us a spare room, gave us a shower, gave us a tour of the house, like made us food, gave us a key to their house. They're like, go out on the town, have fun. It was just incredible. So it's really cool to see this happen, because I think it's so far and few in between. And I think it's very difficult to trust people, A, to let the person into your home, and B, to go into that person's home.
Yeah.
So this is really cool.
But I mean, if you need shelter, you're kind of at the whim of the person giving you shelter. But at the same time,
absolutely
like, are you trusting? Like, that's kind of, at least for me, I think I would be a little hesitant, because what if they murder me, you guys?
Yeah.
What if they're just a bunch of serial killers? But then also, what if I'm a serial killer?
That's my point.
What if I'm a murderer? It's a tough one, man.
And there is things like couch surfing, which I did a few times, where I'm sure like he could have set up in advance, which I think would defeat the purpose of this, but it still would kind of get that like thing out there where, hey, like I need a place to stay. And then people could be like, oh, well, I've got a couch you can stay on, or I got the spare room or something. But he's obviously pushing it to the limits of being like out there on the streets and just going up to people and trying it. So this is very interesting.
And I think it was 5 people he got to.
I think 7.
7 people, and then got to this guy.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what happens.
See, we're 2 minutes in. We paused like 7 times.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Money. I don't like spending it. That's why I like the Philippines. It's very cheap. A full day tour at this island will cost you $20 and maybe $25 for this one.
Wow.
A haircut for $17 in Hong Kong. Here you can get it for $1. An Uber ride for 1 hour will cost you $3.
here.
Welcome to the Philippines. A romantic
That's
date for 2 will set you back $15. Now, you're not gonna go on a date, island hop, and get a haircut every single day. But what I think you might like to do is drink. It's so cheap in the Philippines that this bottle of rum costs $1.10. For that price, I can buy 30 bottles to get the whole village drunk for the price of 2 cocktails in New York City.
I love that.
Yeah.
This class not everyone. Hell yeah.
And the best part is that while you drink your cheap drinks, you can make friends with locals because they all speak English in here.
So I love that so much, because what he said is absolutely true. Where $1 of that, like, so New York City, if you were to buy like a little cocktail with 1 shot of alcohol in it, could run you $30. And I've been there.
Not even just New York City, like even here in Colorado. Like when my grandparents came to town, we went to a speakeasy and it was like $130 for what, 5 drinks?
5 drinks. It was
Like,
insane. And I love that he took that money that he would have spent like at New York and then just gave bottles of, rum to
whole bunch
all
of
these
people.
people. That's so
Yeah.
sweet and cool.
I love that. I absolutely love that.
And it reminds me of the Filipino drinking etiquette.
I
video
thought of
we
that
did.
also. Yeah. I was thinking of that the whole time.
Mabuhay from the islands of the Philippines!
That's so beautiful. I want to go.
These islands are gorgeous, but watching it from your phone, you will get bored after 5 seconds.
No.
So let me tell you what makes this place incredible. Above water, it's heaven on earth even when there is no sun. But it's not just what's above the water and on the water that's beautiful, it's also what's hiding underneath. You have the gazillion small fish that love you and the gigantic fish that does not give a damn about you. There is a Japanese shipwreck hiding right under your feet.
That's pretty
And if saltwater isn't really your style, there's always a lake hiding behind these rocks that'll take your breath away. That's why this place is incredible.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
The mountain.
If there's one mountain you get with, it's the Mayor volcano.
She's standing in a perfect cone structure at 2,463 meters high, which is 65% of her sister Mount Fuji in Japan and 3 times that of Burj Khalifa in Dubai. But it's not her appearance and height that make her so majestic. It's her personality.
Isn't she an
Mayeon is
actress?
shy. She is so shy, she hides behind the clouds all the time. In fact, some say her husband are the clouds. And when you finally see her, she is beautiful.
That's awesome. Can you go all the way up there?
That's insane.
She is
I don't know about that
angry.
one.
That tip of hers erupts every 3 to 5
Oh, no.
years.
I guess you can.
That is deadly angry.
Every 3 to 5 years? What do you
But best
do?
of all, she is perfect. The most perfect human being nature has to offer. That's Mayeon. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I am curious. Like, maybe to a certain point, because I like even right there, right? I don't know if you guys can see me pointing. Even right there, isn't that like lava rock and stuff? So I'm wondering if it's like erupts, but it does so often that maybe it just
I don't know. I don't feel
Doesn't
like
get
it's
that
going to
far.
go to a certain point and stop all the time, though. But I wouldn't want to live in a village where I knew that a volcano was going to erupt every 3 to 5 years.
like Pompeii.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's terrifying.
I have no
like
idea.
the damage that Pompeii, that
Well,
like happened in Pompeii because of that.
I mean,
volcano.
all of Pompeii and all the people that lived there died.
Yeah, that's my point.
I don't think like I said, I think that when it does erupt, maybe it's just little eruptions. And
I would hope so. I don't know how anybody could be living
Because-
here if not.
you saw the city as they were like driving up. You saw the city in the background. Maybe it
Mm-hmm.
just doesn't get that far out because it's so big that it looks like, like with us, Pikes Peak in our mountains, it's actually from where we are, it's like 100 miles away.
Yeah,
So it's very interesting.
yeah, I'm curious.
I'm curious.
For the past 5 days, I've only stayed in the richest parts of the Philippines. And so it's easy for me to believe that all of the Philippines looks like this. But it's not. Only one cab ride away from here, you arrive here, at the Trash Mountain,
At the
where people
trash
live in
mountain.
such extreme poverty that the air is unpleasant to smell. But this isn't just this area. 25% of the Philippines live under the poverty line. It's incredible that under the same city roof, you can lunch like this and dinner like this. Green stuff coming from the ground means it's beautiful nature. In this case, it means there's so much trash piled on top of each other that it formed a mountain where actual people live and plants started to grow. The country's tagline is, "It's more fun in the Philippines," but I think a more appropriate one is, "It's more fun in 75% of the Philippines."
Oh, that's horrible.
I said it before and I'm gonna say it again, the Philippines is cheap, which means you don't need many dollars to come here and see this piece of beauty. But it also means you don't need many dollars to help those that need help. It's so cheap in here that we can buy this burger with meat and all for 20 cents.
Wow.
20 cents. And for that price, you can buy 1,000 of these burgers without breaking the bank. And in a place
no
where
kidding.
people are so poor that trash forms an actual mountain, you can form an actual mountain of food for the price of one average hotel stay in New York City. And with that,
I
you
wanna
can
do
feed
that.
up to 1,000 people.
Okay, that's what I was thinking when he was talking about like the mountain made of trash and 25% of people and stuff is like, if it's so cheap that I would really hope that more people would go and help out.
How did it get like that, though?
I don't know. It's
How
really
is it
sad.
like that? I get it's cheap for, but like, come on now.
Yeah.
It sucks, and it like hurts me to see something like that.
Mhm.
And I think that the guy in the video is absolutely 100% correct. And like, so there used to be Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines, and there's about 5 naval bases that the United States occupies and don't occupy. The Philippines occupies them, but you know damn right that the Americans are there. All right, so we have our military in the actively right now, and Clark was one of the biggest ones, the air base there. And I worked with somebody who, him and his wife, she was a Filipino wife, bought land in the Philippines, and his plan, unfortunately, his wife died, although he was still able, because they were married, keep his land in his house in the Philippines. Now he's renting it out to a lovely local couple. The guy can speak, to me, perfect Tagalog, but it's his dream. It was his dream. He had to leave the Philippines because his wife passed and because the military wouldn't let him stay. And his dream is to just get back to the Philippines. And he's an American white dude. Like he's about, like, he looks like me. And his name is Paca, which is, I think that name was given to him by the Filipino people. My point of all this is we have such an integrated, there's about 4 million Filipino Americans in the United States right now. How did we let this happen?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, how it's fucked. And
It
like,
is. But I think it happens everywhere. I mean, even here in the United States, there's so many places, like just the homeless population here is insane. And it's really sad. I mean, I think it's particularly in a place where it's so cheap, like Philippines. I think it's even more like how.
But what I'm saying is, like, it's 20 cents a burger. Why isn't the government paying for those burgers?
Yeah.
Why does a tourist have to come in and buy those those burgers to make a YouTube video about it?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And if it's so cheap, then cheaply build houses. Cheaply build a structure to house people. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm ranting. Let's go.
Yes, cheap prices mean better tourism, but it also means it's not that hard or expensive to help those in need. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow!
I mean, it's awesome that he did all this.
Yeah.
Hi, it's my last day in the islands of the Philippines. I'm sad, but here is everything that I like about this country. Go! It's a country with more than 7,000 islands, which means this and this and this exist here. This volcano and this volcano also exist here. The prices, they are so cheap you can get a whole village drunk or another poor village fed without breaking the bank. But reality is, in some parts, poverty is so extreme, people live on top of a trash mountain or at a graveyard with the dead. But you can Google all of the above. What you cannot Google, however, are the people. They will be generous, they will feed you, and they will host you without knowing you. They will build good startups, and they will party like crazy. But best of all, they will be your friend. Real friend. The country's tagline is, it's more fun in the Philippines. But I don't like that. A better term is, there's more love in the Philippines.
Bye-bye, Nas.
Oh, I
That's
love
1
that.
minute.
See you tomorrow!
Yeah.
Yes! Thank you!
That was an awesome video.
Yeah, it was.
That was an awesome video. Let me see who this guy is real quick. Nas Daily. This was the original video by Nas Daily has been deleted by YouTube. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Nas, thank you so much for the video. Sorry that the video got deleted. I don't know what happened. I'm just watching this video from somebody else. This came recommended to us by our channel and our audience. So we have 565 videos plus whatever we post this week on videos on our channel. We have about 25 videos dedicated just to the Philippines, and this will be another one. So I'm really excited. We started here with just the music aspect of it, listening to Morissette and Marcelito, because our channel is more of like a music review channel, if you've ever seen us. But getting to know the Philippines deeper, because that's the thing. It's not unrealistic to think that we could travel and visit there and vacation there.
Right. And it's actually like a big goal too.
And so what you might not know about us, or something we haven't spoken about, is we've been watching a bunch of, I don't know, vloggers. 8 Miles from Home is one that I love a lot. We watched this one where a guy keeps building these awesome houses in the Philippines, and like, I don't know, it's
Really nice houses.
really stupid nice houses. And so we've been watching these vloggers just because, like, for real, I've been thinking about like, hey, let's go there. I've even thought about like, how do I live there? The living, and this is, I think, before the birth of our child. So I think after our son got born, like, I was like, okay, maybe I don't move just yet. But I've been thinking about it. And of course, I've got Paka at work who, you know, lives in the Philippines and wants to go back. And I'm like, man, I could take him and he could help me, you know, navigate through the Philippines, and like we can, you know, have our tourism moment there.
Yeah.
So I like learning about the Philippines, and I have like a vested interest, right? I thought this video was, it gave me so many different emotions, because it was like, for the first 5 days, really awesome. Then he talks about the poverty thing, and I think that's like very important to talk about and to get out there, because I think everybody just sees rainbows and sunshine, but not the hard truth. So I really appreciate Nas going in there and helping, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I really like this video. It wasn't Survivor, but you know, it was good.
It was really good.
What'd you think?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, I've wanted to visit the Philippines for a very long time, and ever since we started, you know, diving deeper into the Philippines because of the artists that we've covered that are Filipino, it's just made that desire so much stronger, because I've seen all the beautiful places and gotten to know like genuinely how friendly people from the Philippines are. Like, they're some of the nicest people ever, and it just makes me want to go experience the country and the culture and the food and the people in person so much more.
And we've connected with so many Filipinos, and we're friends, right? Yeah, we are.
You're our friends and family, and we love you.
You know, because there's some people that we've just talked to all the time. It is what it is. We talk to them all the time, and it's thanks to YouTube, you know. But anyways, I digress. Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. Let us know down in the comments if there's anything else you'd like us to check out. And that's our time. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.